Yo, what's up, YouTube, man?
Here we are
Happy
at Chase Field in Phoenix,
Sunday.
Arizona, just
Man,
about set for Friday
this was
night
Friday's
baseball
game,
on the
so
show.
that's why it's
Tonight,
saying Friday
game
night.
two
I'm
of
trying to
this
catch up.
four-game weekend set
113
between the LA
Dodgers and
and
23
the
losses
Arizona
against this Arizona
Diamondbacks.
D-back team.
The
Yesterday, for
Dodgers
some
find
reason,
themselves-
okay, so I uploaded the video, but for some reason in the video
Matt
game,
Cook, a right-hander
it didn't
from
save
the
none
state
of this.
Iowa, gets the
It
starting
didn't save the
assignment.
game,
Dan,
so I
any
just
thoughts?
simulated it.
Hey, Matt, this guy
And we won
also uses
9-1,
that
but
pitch
we
that's
actually
kind of
won
in vogue in the
4-3.
game now, that
And
cutter.
yes, in
It
the
looks
one
to
I
the hitter
uploaded,
like a
so
four-seam
we're gonna call it a
fastball. The next
4-3
thing
win
you know,
as
it's
here
running
comes
into
Matt
you.
Carpenter
Mariano
stepping
Rivera
in,
used
playing
that pitch exclusively
first
in the
base
ninth
tonight,
inning.
but he's
A
going to
lot
be the
faster.
leadoff hitter
This
off
guy
of Matt
joins
Cook.
a
Matt
long
Cook,
list of guys
pretty
that
good
have
pitcher for the
added water
D-backs
to
as he's
repertoire.
going ball
Okay,
one
let's take a
low.
look at this Diamondback
6:40
squad as
start
they begin
time.
play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things
Hitting
around as they've
231.
dropped two straight.
The shift
Yeah,
is
Matty,
on,
the last game,
and now it's a
they
1-1
gotta
count
wash
to
that down
Carpenter.
the drain. They got absolutely
87
blow
degrees
raced
is
by
pretty
a big
nice here in
margin.
Arizona.
They gotta put that behind them. Show up
Never
to the yard
disappoints
today, looking
in
to
the weather.
fight. Everything
And now 2-1.
changes once the first pitch is thrown.
So we got
Two
Walker
balls,
Buehler
one
on the
strike
mound,
to
and
Matt
I'm looking to
Carpenter.
have a wonderful start with Buehler, man. We need a good start. 2-1 count.
Hit sharply
Yeah,
on
and
the
that's going to
ground.
get through the shift.
And that's through
For a
a
single
hit.
for Carpenter.
Got it, second.
And now that'll bring in Corey Seager hitting
Plate, Corey
254.
Seager.
First on the
He's
Seager.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Will
This
be
pitch
right,
is popped
hit
up.
back up the middle, and
Got the
Escobar's
play.
going to get the first
Got
out.
it one away.
Escobar playing short.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think
And
they
now
need
they'll
to do
bring
to keep
in
the
Max
winning streak
Muncy.
rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the
We had
thing
a
I'm focused
pretty
on
good
with this
game
lineup is
yesterday,
the
getting
fact
a
that they love to
back-to-back
run.
starts.
They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to
Ball
put
one.
the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Ball 1 to Max Muncy. Alex Avila is the catcher like he was yesterday.
One gun in the inning.
Max Muncy playing third once again, getting another night off. 1-0 count, and now
Lifted
foul
the other
ball.
way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far,
one
but they've
count
been
to
on a
Max
real
Muncy.
tear lately. Dan D-Row, what's been
2-1.
working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty.
Good
Offense,
speed at first,
defense,
anything
great
into the
starting
gap.
pitching, a
Gets
nasty
Carpenter
bullpen.
home.
I
Pretty
want
sure,
to be on their
2-1.
roster right now. I think I'm going to go down.
And this
next
will be a hit
managerial
into a
window.
double play. Matt Cook
I wanna be on the
gets it, and that's a double play. Max Muncy. That was bad as Walker Buehler's on the mound in
Walker
today's
Buehler
game.
gets the start for
19-3
Los
on the
Angeles in
season,
this one.
1.49
Van
ERA.
Plesac, what's the word on him?
115
Yeah, man,
hits
this
given
guy's
up,
had a
149
rock-solid year.
strikeouts.
He's won
And this is his
19
28th
games on the
start
year,
as
and
Garcia
nothing he'd like
steps
to
in
do
for
more
his
than
first
run this
debut
one and
of the
etch
ball
his name
game.
into that
Buehler
20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to
winding
do.
up and
We'll
throwing,
see
and
if
it's
they're
strike
really
one to
going
start the
today.
game.
Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter
So
play here
0-1
tonight.
count
They've
to
been pretty much
Garcia.
unstoppable the last
Wilson
couple of weeks or
Contreras,
so.
the
Winners
catcher.
of 9 straight
And
ball
0-2
games.
right away to
Matty, you have a
Garcia.
chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking
0-2
about.
count,
First
slider
off, everything's
away.
going right. All facets of the game are coming
Hit into
together.
center.
The team is playing exceptionally
Verdugo
well
will
right now.
go
Your
out there
eyes
and
on-
cover.
on that double
Chris
digit.
Taylor
There's
gets the
very
day
few
off.
teams that rattle off
Verdugo
a
moves into
double-digit win
center.
streak throughout
Cody
the course of the
Bellinger's
year.
playing
They
right
have
field,
that
and left
opportunity.
field is Jock
With that,
Peterson.
let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card.
As here
D-Row,
comes
what's the key in
Escobar.
trying to stop their
It's
opponent's
pretty
winning
good
streak?
off of that left
Matt,
side
you
of
take a
the
look at both
plays,
these
so
lineups.
we
They
got
got
to be
their
very
work cut
careful
out
as that's
for 'em.
ball one
This
away.
is going to be a pitcher's duel.
With Buehler.
Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go
1-0
deep in this
count.
game and turn it over to bullpen.
2-0.
Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring
2-0
position.
count to Escobar.
That was a non-competitive
Gotta
pitch
find
right
the
there.
zone
He
with
finds
Buehler
himself
against
behind
Escobar. Just gotta be
2-0
very
in this
careful in that
situation.
strike
He's
one.
going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 count to Escobar.
He
Hits it,
pulls
throws
this
the
one into
two-seam.
right.
He hits it, and it's gonna get over Bellinger's
He
head
takes the turn and
for
hits
a
for
ground rule
second.
double.
And that will
And now that'll bring in Adam Jones with the runner in
Second
scoring
base.
position.
It's a ground rule double. Here's the center fielder now.
First one to Adam Jones, the
And as you take a
fastball
look at the splits
popped
here,
up
he's
and an
actually
easy
better
play
against right-handed
for Matt
pitching this
Carpenter.
season. Carpenter is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And now they'll bring in David
Up next for
Peralta.
Arizona, David Peralta comes
First
off
pitch
an
is
0-4
is the
in
knuckle
last
curve.
night's ball
As that's
game.
strike one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
A 1 count to David Peralta.
A count of 1
And
ball,
one.
1 strike to David Peralta.
1-1 count to Peralta. Two-seamer, strike 2.
Two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Cutter inside, trying to end this inning, and we'll get it with the strikeout. Cutter way inside, and David Peralta swinging. Walker Buehler's kind of chirping right there. And that will bring in Cody Bellinger, who leads the lead on the Dodgers for home runs at 32nd. Third in the National League. First pitch from Victor Bellinger is going to be fouled off. Oh, 1 count to Bellinger now. Wow, great take right there from Bellinger. 1-1. Great pitch right there from Cook. I really thought that was going to be a strike call. 1-1 count. And now chopper up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Cody Bellinger. And now they'll bring in Kike Hernandez. Actually, he's playing. Hernandez is playing second today. Our whole infield's a little mixed up. First one, ball 1. Hitting 5th. Hitting .225 on the season. But he's playing shortstop, so. And now he's gonna hit this into center field. Adam Jones is gonna watch that one be gone for a home run. 2-run home run for Kike Hernandez.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you
443 feet.
How about this? Good
And
fastball.
good job. As now bring in Jock Peterson, who hits .324. And he's first pitch swinging and fouling that one off.
Bounce it into foul territory. The average to start things out at .324. 32 home runs and 74 RBIs. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1 count to Jock Peterson.
Skied in
And
the
this
air
is
to
going to be
straightaway left.
hit high to left
Peralta's
field for an
under it.
easy out.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
And now they'll bring in Wilson Contreras. Hitting .214.
Play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Fouling that one off. He played the last game in San Diego, if I recall. And he had a base hit in that
Still
game where it
only one
really
out
helped
in the
us
inning.
out to win it. 0-2, and now he's gonna
And it's fouled
foul
away.
that one off to stay alive.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the
0-2.
off speed. Let's see if he can catch something.
And they will hit Wilson
Fastball
Contreras.
loose. That ran in and drilled him.
Now they're bringing Alex Verdugo.
Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. As we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hitting .256.
He's
First
ready.
pitch,
Here's the first offering.
fouled off,
This is popped
and
up.
then out.
Lamb shading to his right, 2 gone.
Jake Lamb getting the start today with Walker on the mound, I see. And that will bring in Walker Buehler.
Batting up. The pitcher.
The runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. And he's back standing. First offering on its way.
Strike
And
one
a
to
good
Buehler
spot
right
for
there.
that pitch as it's chopped foul. Contreras is off at first with 2 away.
0-1 count to Walker Buehler.
Oh, and it
Oh,
looks
my
like a
goodness,
visit to the
0-2.
video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Looks like
After
Buehler
that
just wants to
swing,
get
you
back
just
out on the
gotta
mound and
reset
pitch.
yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be
0-2.
thinking about how silly you just
Ball
looked
high.
on that last pitch.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2
Alright,
count at the
Buehler
plate.
trying to get back into the count here. 1-2.
The
Contreras
1-2.
at first.
There's
And
a
now
breaking ball
2-2.
that misses off the plate.
Great take
He
right
went with
there
the
from
off-speed
Walker
there
Buehler.
once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in.
2-2
but
to
you can't be
Buehler,
too cute
and
either.
he's gonna
Fouled
foul that
away.
one off.
A runner on first with 2 away.
2-2, gonna
Throw
lead
over
over at first with Contreras, and then throw over, and he's gonna get back. 2-2 count, and the 2-2 pitch is gonna be fouled off. Walker Buehler having a good AB here. 6 hit pitches he's seen. 2-2.
Now check swing,
Strike
but
3
that's in there
on
for
the
strike
corner.
3 anyway, and the inning is over.
That will bring in
Coming to the plate
Jake
now,
Lamb.
Jake Lamb. And he's
In
been tearing the
254.
cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Strike 1 with the fastball.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Buehler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching
1-1
coach and every
count
manager
to
loves to
Jake
have
Lamb.
a guy like this on his staff. He won't
Hit to right field, hit hard, but Bellinger will be able to get there for the first out.
He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's able to be
And now they'll
such a
bring
good
in
pitcher at this
Wilmer
level.
Flores, leads the D-backs in home
Bringing
runs.
in Wilmer Flores. He went hitless
This is the
last night in
final
game where
series
these guys
against
could
them, like I
push
said in
across
yesterday's
only
ball
one
game.
score. And he fouls this one
Trying
off.
to sweep them, or trying, like win,
The 0-1
I don't know,
delivery.
3 out of 4 here in Arizona.
A swing and
This
a shot
cutter
down the corner.
is going to be a foul ball barely.
Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
0-2 pitch with the knuckle curve, trying to strike him out
Oh,
here,
the
which we
great
do
knuckle curve just buckled
after
him
he
there.
almost
There are
hits a
two
home
gone.
run. As that's
Well,
the
we're
second
all
K
hearing
for
his name in
Buehler.
the Cy Young Award discussion.
And now they'll
At this
bring in
point in the
Christian
season,
Walker.
It's pretty hard to argue against it when you
Hitting
watch him dominate a
242,
guy on
but he has a
3
lot of
pitches
power.
and send him
As
packing
he's going to
without
pop
much
that
problem.
one up, and Carpenter has done a roll in for the final out of the bottom of the second.
And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side.
So good job right there from Buehler for being able to get out of that. And Carpenter will come in as 1-for-1 with the single who hit
Infield shifted well to the
past
right.
the
Here's
shift the first day
pitch.
being. Now he's going to hit it right into the shift for Jake Lamb.
Has it, and the throw on the first will
For the
take care
first
of
out
him.
of the
So
top
he's
of the
thrown
third.
out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now they'll bring in Corey Seager 0-for-1.
Hard on
Hit.
the ground toward short.
And a play for Escobar.
And quickly there are 2 away.
So 2 pitches and 2 outs. And that'll bring in Max
Bases
Muncy.
are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
First one from Cook to Muncy.
And a
Strike
high
one
strike
high.
to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first
And it's
pitch
going to be
after
chopped
2
over the
straight
first
one
and
Oh,
and
he
Christian
can't come up with
Walker
it.
has done a bob of the ball at first.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody
And here
Bellinger.
comes Bellinger 1-for-1
First
with
pitch of
the
the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field
single.
line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
1 to Cody Bellinger. 1-1 high.
1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up
And 1
above
to
the zone
Bellinger.
like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
This is hit the other
Hit
way
to
out
left
toward
field. Swung pretty late, so an easy fly
Peralta
ball for
will
David
get there, and he
Peralta.
puts it away to retire.
Man, that was a rough inning.
Welcome back. As the
Start bringing
Diamondbacks look to
Heidi
get the
Watton
offense
into
going
top.
here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player
First
told me
on to
before the
Avila.
game, it's a difficult thing
Strike
to
one.
go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
All right, 0-2 to
Still
Alex
no balls
Avila
and
as he
2
fouls
strikes.
that knuckle
Don't be
curve
shocked
off.
if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
2
3
seam
foul balls
inside.
in a row. He wants to
Got
get
him with the
something to miss on
strikeout.
this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as
Third
he
K
ran the
for
fastball
Buehler.
right by him for the first out.
Looking to
it's
get
still
his
early,
20th
but it's also
win.
worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up.
Here
As we
comes
take
Matt
a look
Cook.
at the league leaders in games won this season.
First
And as
pitch
you
to
can see
Cook,
there, he in
slider
fact
for
leads the
strike
NL
1.
in that category. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 to Cook, and now the cutter.
Swing
Gonna
and
pop
he
it up
pops him
behind
up.
Hernandez.
is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. So here is obviously
bring
Garcia.
in
And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like
Two
we're
outs
seeing
for
a lot
Buehler.
of 3-up, 3-down innings.
Garcia taking
doubt
ball
about
one.
that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also
Cutter,
interested to see if this
low and
offense
away.
can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his arm.
Goes inside, and it goes straight to Carpenter for the final out. And now they'll bring in Kike Hernandez, who had a 2-run home run in his last debut.
And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And he holds up
Strike
here,
one
but
with the
pitch is a
curve.
cold strike anyway. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And he's gonna foul that one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south.
0-2.
Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out
And he's
above
gonna
the
foul
zone
that
or
one
below
off.
it.
Another 0-2 coming.
2. Ball one low.
Taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a
1-2
grinder.
to
What are
Kike
grinders?
Hernandez.
They just kind of foul off some
2-2,
good
great
pitches.
take.
They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at
That's
anything.
gonna be
that can
popped
throw
up into
towards the
left.
plate.
David Peralta has to stroll in, and he's gonna be there on time because that ball hung in the air for a very, very long time.
The batter, the left fielder.
I'm gonna bring in Jack
Riding
Peterson.
in once again, Jock Peterson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
For one for his pitch to Peterson, strike one with the chain.
Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on
0-1
something
count.
and drive it out of the
Now
yard.
2 with the cutter inside.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers
2
thus far.
to Peterson. Fouling that one off. Oh, 2 count. Popped up, and now it's Avila. We'll be able to make a nice play.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now they'll bring in Wilson Contreras as 0 for 1.
Here with 2 gone.
I mean, who got
Stepping
plunked
up
in
to
his
hit
last
next,
debut,
catcher
excuse me.
Wilson Contreras. Takes
He's
this
gonna
the
hit one to
other way
right field for a
and
base
that finds
hit.
some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out.
Now I'll bring in Alex
So
Verdugo.
deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Alright, first run to Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Ball one
As
low.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the
One to
fastball.
Verdugo.
1-1.
One, 2.
Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-2 count to Alex Verdugo. And now
Trying
2-2.
to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even.
After
at 2
this
balls
series
and 2
in
strikes.
Arizona, we go home to play the Rockies. 3-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're Matt
Full
Cook,
count with
you
2
really
outs
want
now,
to
so
get
he can
a
put the ball in the
strike
gap
to
somewhere.
Verdugo
He could
here.
have a good shot of driving in a run
3-2.
because the runner at first will be in motion.
But
And that
pulled in
will
at
be
the
a
hot
nice play
corner,
over
and
there
that ends the
by
inning.
Jake Lamb.
1 left for.
And they'll bring in Escobar.
So stepping in, Eduardo Escobar.
Pitch to Escobar. The cutter 1 for 1 with the ground rule
They're
double.
only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with
Popped
some
up
really
in
great
left.
pitching in
Peterson
this
on the
game.
move and not gonna get there. 1 count though to Escobar.
And he
1-1.
lays off for ball 1.
1-1 count to Escobar. 2-1
2
low.
balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had
2-1
his
count
first
to
time up.
Escobar. Hit over to Hernandez
snagged on a short hop.
for the first out.
In time, one away.
Ground out right there. And now they'll bring in Adam
So
Jones.
the base is empty here with one away, and standing in
one.
to find center fielder
And the
Adam
slider
Jones.
to start him
Yeah,
with the strike.
greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
0-1 count to Adam Jones and a fastball inside. Hit off of Buehler. Contreras. No play. And hopefully Buehler's okay, and that'll bring in David Peralta. First one to Peralta. Strike one.
Plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it
1-1
looks
count
like
to
he's
David
gonna be okay to
Peralta.
try and
1-1.
continue.
Way
And it's
inside on that
1-1.
cutter. 1-1 count to David Peralta. Strike
That's
two.
in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. No runs, two
Knuckle
hits.
curve in the
and one
dirt,
error in the
1-2
ballgame for
pitch.
Arizona.
Hit
It's a swing
and
a
crushed
high,
foul,
deep
and
drive headed for
that
the
ball
right
was hit
field
hard.
corner.
1-2.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a
1-2
long foul
cutter
ball.
away.
Liner toward
Going to be
right
hit
center. And that's
into
in
the
there.
gap,
Base hit.
and Verdugo is going to miss the ball. And
they'll
now
have
there's a
runners
runner
at
at
the corners
third.
following the one-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been
Now
at a
they'll bring in
premium.
Jake
They have
Lamb.
an opportunity to do
I have a little
something
mound
special
visit
right here.
with Walker
Now, time
Buehler.
is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
First pitch to
Jake
Jake Lamb, the knuckle
standing in
curve,
now.
ball
Yes,
one.
He'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his
1-0
first
count
at-bat.
to Jake Lamb. 40th pitch of the game for Buehler. He's going to be
A
fouled
ball
off
and
for
a
a strike.
now.
1-1 count to Lamb.
1-1, here it is. And he
Hit
turns on
deep,
one, sending it
and this is
high
going to
and
get
deep
over
to
Bellinger.
right. And this is going to get down for extra bases.
And that's going to bring in a run, and it's 2-1 Dodgers.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I swear, man, we have not had a blowout game for so long where we do really good. First one to Wilmer Flores high.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to
1-0.
finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence.
1-1. I mean 2-0.
Breaking ball that time.
And in the
misses out
part
of
where it
zone.
hurts is that Walker Buehler got hit by that ball, and
Swing and a
you know
miss on
now
the heater, and
he's
it's
struggling
2-1.
out on the mound, and like
came out of his
you know I
shoes
feel
on
like
that one,
you know
boys.
this
I
happens
know he
every
swung and
time with
missed it. We
Buehler.
felt the
Something
breeze
bad
from up here,
happens,
but if he gets that
and then
big
his
head
night
headed
ends
to the
up to be
green wall,
trash.
we got action.
That's a great play over there
Is
by
gonna get
Peterson
there as
and
he
left.
backs up to put it away, and
Or his
there are
night doesn't
two
begin
gone
to be
now.
trash, it just begins to be bad. As here
So
comes
striding
Christian
in,
Walker.
Christian Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying
Strike
run
one
from
with the
second
slider
with the base
mid
hit into
of the zone.
outfield. 0-1 the count. Comes set.
0-1.
0-1.
And now
Slap
hit
hard
the
the
right
opposite
field,
way.
and Bellinger's
is
gonna
there,
make a
and
nice
he'll put it
play to
away
end the inning.
retire the side.
After the Arizona D-backs score one,
At the plate,
it's still
Walker
2-1
Buehler
Dodgers.
still looks to bounce back
As here
after
comes Matt
striking
Cook.
out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Hit the
Especially
right
now, he's
field.
gotta bear down. He gets the
And
two
a
strikes in this spot.
nice running
Has to
play
put
by
the ball in
Wilmer
play.
Flores.
Flores backs up a bit and he takes charge for the
And now
first
they'll
out.
bring in Matt Carpenter, who's 1 for 2.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Ball 1 low.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
1-0.
Now a
2-0,
good
great
pitch
take.
around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom
Only
of the zone.
57 pitches for
Well,
Cook.
here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Changeup
2
gets him
to
out in front for
Carpenter.
strike 2.
59 pitches for Cook.
He takes
Strike 3 on the corner,
called
great
a
pitch.
fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And now they'll bring in Corey
Digging
Seager.
in once again, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time
0
up.
for 2, and now strike
That's
1
by
with
him.
the
It's
change.
0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would
0-1
really
count
change the
to Corey
complexion of the
Seager.
inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great
Hit
point.
the left
If this
field,
two-hitter finds a
and
way-
it's not going to
And we'll
drop
have
for
to
a
leave
hit.
it there as the play
And that
is
was a
made.
really good clean inning for Cook. So
Welcome
now
back to the
Buehler
bottom of the fifth.
has to
Here's
answer
Heidi
back,
Watney.
man.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay,
all right,
thank you,
0-2
Heidi.
down.
Behind 0-2 now.
49 pitches for Buehler, and here comes the 58th with ball
Not a
1.
bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch
1-2
on 0-2
count.
to try to get a guy to go
Pass
fishing,
Sevilla.
but it has to be somewhat
Strike
tempting.
3.
You're not going to get anyone to
5th
swing
K
a bat
or
at that
4th
pitch.
K of the
Got
night
him to
for
miss the
Walker
breaking
Buehler.
ball there. Alex Avila sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th.
And now they'll bring in Matt
Now at
Cook.
the plate, Matt Cook flied out in his first at
0
bat,
for
so
1
make
with
him
the
0
fly
for
out,
1
and
so
now
far.
strike
Good
1 in the
fastball
bottom
down
of the
around
zone.
the knees there, taken for a strike.
Cutter, here we go. 0-1. Cutter,
At the
1-1.
letters, but called high. It's a ball. 1-1. Here it comes.
1-1 count to Matt Cook.
Swing
Hits
and he
it down
pops
the
him up.
line,
Coming in is
and
Peterson,
yeah, Peterson ain't
but
too
this will land untouched. The 1-2.
1-2 count to Matt Cook with the knuckle curve up the middle and hits Buehler once again.
Thankfully,
But this
he's
time
able
he'll
to
recover and throw to
he
first
gets
for the second out.
at first.
Man, Buehler's just getting beat up, man. Dave Roberts does not
Back
look
to the
too
top spot in the
pleased
Arizona lineup now,
with as
and
many
stepping
balls
in,
as
Avisaíl
what has
Garcia.
hit
0 for 2 on
the
his
one and
line
only
thus
Walker
far.
Buehler, strike 1.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98.
1 pitch and another fastball from Buehler.
And it's 0-2 to
0-2 right
Avisaíl
away.
Garcia.
This is one of the things that makes him so
Cutter
effective
away.
as a
Hopefully we
pitcher.
get
Able to pound
his
his zone
5th
with
K of
all
the night,
different options.
and ball 1.
Trying to get him to chase the
Cutter
there,
really
ball
away
and 2
right there.
strikes. 5th inning.
All right,
2-1
1-2
our
pitch.
score.
Here comes the knuckle curve, trying to strike him out, and
Smoke toward third.
hit over to third.
Oh,
Muncy
he
knocks
beats
it
him
down,
up
throws over, and
Great job
a
to
1-2-3
stick with it. He's
inning
able to make the
for
play
Walker
for the
Buehler
third.
after Max Muncy kind of bobbles, but
1-2-3
regroups, and here we go with
Our
Max
score
Muncy leading
remains
off the inning.
2-1.
First
delivery
pitch to
him
Max
on the
Muncy.
way. In there
Strike
at the
1
knees,
away.
Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about
So
being down 0-1.
Cook
He
and
doesn't care about having
Buehler
2
are kind
strikes
of having a
with him.
pitching
He's
duel.
got the utmost confidence in his ability to
Even
work
though they've
back
both
into the
given up
count
a
and get
couple
him
runs.
something over the heart of the plate.
Well,
1-1
1 run
the
for
count.
Buehler, 2 runs for Cook. Still has been a really good pitching day for both of them as
Swing,
1-2
and it
to
misses.
Max
He pulled the
Muncy.
string on him, 1-2.
1-2 count to Max Muncy, and now 2-2.
And the fastball
This
easy
is
to lay
Max
off that
Muncy's
time, 2-2.
101 game of the year. Has not played as many as I was hoping for, as it's
Not close
2-2,
with
I
the
mean
off-speed
3-2.
pitch taken for a
And
ball.
this Sunday,
I understand
in
pitching
the
carefully
game,
to this guy in
well,
the box,
today,
but the man on deck doesn't
is
represent
actually
any
September
relief
call-ups, as this is going to be a base hit for Max
And
Muncy.
just past his
So when they
outstretched
come up, I
glove
wonder
into
how
left,
many
the base hit.
games Max Muncy will be able to play. Because then I'm pretty
Hey,
sure
there's
Andrew
a
Toles
base
will
hit
come
right
up.
there on a changeup.
Paulo
Maybe
Orlando,
not a good idea to throw this guy
Rock
back-to-back
Gale
changeups.
might be
Yeah, he
back
seemed to
up
be
for
timing
us.
that first one. He
I don't
let
know.
the
We'll
first
have
one
to
go
see
by,
as
then
here
he
comes
was
the
not
1
gonna
for
let
2
the
Cody
second one go
Bellinger.
by.
First
Nice
pitch to
job right
Bellinger.
there, staying through that
It's going to be
pitch.
hit for
Ground ball right side.
single.
He lays out, but he can't
Muncy
make the play.
running to
It's
third, and
into
he'll be
right.
safe.
And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make
So
quality
single
pitches.
gets
And if you
Muncy
don't,
all the way to
that's not what
third,
can
and
happen.
hopefully we could
Two
add some
batters, two
runs
base hits,
onto the
first and
board as
third, nobody out.
Torrey
Yeah, you
Lovella will
just
come
gotta
out, and
prepare
here
yourself as
comes
an offensive player.
Domingo
You're just trying to get the
Ace
runner
Votto.
into third. You
Votto,
can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do
And
your
now
job.
bring in
Domingo Acevedo
Kike
takes over on the
Hernandez,
mound
who's
here
1 for 2
nobody
with the
out in the 6th
2-run
inning.
home run. First pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, and a little bloop, and
Is there, one away.
not good. Not a good start. Well, good start for the pitcher, but not a good
Settling
start.
in now,
for-
Jock Peterson.
Not a good result,
Got
as
runners
here
at
comes
the corners
Peterson,
here
who's
with
0 for
only
2.
one gone.
First pitch
Here's the first pitch
to
to him.
Peterson. Strike
First
1
pitch
with the
hacking
change.
here, and that's the first strike.
With one out and runners
0-1.
on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the
0-1
double
count.
play if it's well executed.
The
And there
0-1
goes
pitch.
Bellinger.
Bellinger's off and running.
This
Tried
is going to be
go the
popped
other
up
way
into
as this is
left.
in the air to left field.
Running on David Peralta
has
is
it,
Max
and I'd
Muncy.
be
The
surprised
throw
if they send the
home
runner.
is
Play at
on
the plate.
time.
A great throw.
Darn, man. throw right there from David Peralta, and here comes Escobar to lead off the bottom of the sixth. First pitch from Buehler. Strike one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the
Escobar now. 1-1.
High, a ball and a strike.
1-1 count to Escobar.
Well hit
and foul.
But that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
1-2 count to Escobar. Knuckle curve
ball 2.
In the dirt. 2-2 count to Escobar. Did he go around? No. 3-2.
Appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3.
3-2 count to Escobar. 1 for 2 with a double. And he's going to pop this into left field, and Peterson on the move, and he'll be there for the first out.
He makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
No, they'll bring in Adam Jones, who's 1 for 2.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It popped up. Verdugo on the move, and Verdugo will get there on time.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
And now they'll bring in David Peralta. Threw out Max Muncy, running home in the top of the 6th. 1 for 2. And now hit over to Carpenter, and Carpenter is going to make it a 1-2-3 inning for Buehler. Now they'll bring in Wilson Contreras.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan,
Strike 1 to Contreras.
Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
To Contreras. 1 for 1 is Contreras with a single. And now 1-2. I feel like the timing with Contreras, he's still yet to hit his first Dodger home run.
The 1-2.
1-2. He's going to hit this one hard to right field, and a good play over there in right field from Garcia. And they'll bring in Alex Verdugo, who's 0 for 2.
And that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Ball 1 to Alex Verdugo. 1-0 count to Alex Verdugo. Hit the left field, and this will drop for a solid single for Alex Verdugo. Now this is the manager, like, gotta make a move here. I'm gonna call up Andrew McCutchen to pitch here, and now that means the bullpen has to start working in. Let's go with Aroldis Chapman, ready for Jake Lamb, and then Dylan Floro for Flores and Walker. First one is going to be crushed into center field, and this one is a home run for Andrew McCutchen, what makes it 4-1 Dodgers. Great job right there from McCutchen with the 2-run home run, 14th home run of the year. And let's go. Alright, here comes Carpenter, 1 for 3. Ball 1 low. 4-1 Dodgers in the top of the 7th. Thanks to McCutchen, it looks like Buehler should be getting the win, and this one's hit hard, far deep to right field. Garcia will have enough room.
And there are 2 gone now.
Alright, 2 outs, and now they'll bring in Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Whoa, hit Seager. Man, you gotta be kidding. He's 0 for 3. You really don't hit him, as here comes Max Muncy, who's 1 for 3.
With 2 men out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
First pitch to Muncy.
First pitch on its way.
Strike 1 on the change.
And he's behind 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there,
go over, and Seager is safe.
Had this batter way out in front.
4-1 Dodgers, top of the
Seager
7th.
leads
Andrew
off first
McCutcheon
with a
adding
pair
on
of
with the
outs in the
2-run
inning.
home run as the pitch hitter for Walker Buehler.
And
There
there he
goes
goes towards
Seager,
second.
and
It's
Seager
outside
is
the
done to be
throw.
out. No,
Gets
see,
in
it's
and
safe
he's safe.
actually.
Close play, but he's in there.
12th stolen base for Corey Seager this season. 1-1 count to Max Muncy.
Here's the 1-1.
2-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before
2-1
that
count
home run.
to Max
Hey,
Muncy.
this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
There
Getting a
goes
few
Seager,
steps off a second there
and
on
now
the pitch.
they'll get
Fred
Corey
missed
Seager
with
out.
the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a
But as Andrew McCutcheon adds on a 2-run home run. And now Chapman will come out
Aroldis Chapman gets
with the
call
bottom
from
of the
pen to
7th.
take over on the mound and start the home
First
7th.
one, Jake Lamb. 1 for 2. First pitch to Lamb.
Well,
Strike
might
one
not
right
have
down the
been where he
middle.
was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway.
1-1
Strike
count
one.
and 1-1.
That's taken.
I mean, no,
Now it's
0-2.
0-2.
Excuse me.
That
0-2
changeup
count
came
to
in at
Jake Lamb.
89 miles an hour.
Hit
Guys
to Hernandez.
when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And a good throw gets him.
Dylan
one gone.
Flora in the bullpen, but I think I'll keep Matt Carpenter.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores.
Aroldis Chapman out.
So far in this
Here
one.
comes Wilmer Flores, so for
He
2
lays
in the
off
first
pitch in
one,
there.
97 on the gun. 1 to Flores, and now
High
this
and
one's
deep
hit
to
to
This
left
one's
field,
got
and this
plenty
one
of
will be
distance.
gone for Wilmer Flores. 4-2 Dodgers. They're still in the lead, but Wilmer Flores is trying to make the comeback happen for the D-backs.
You wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand.
And
But
here
guess
comes
what?
Christian
There are
Walker.
no delete
First
or
one.
rewind buttons in baseball. That's
Ball
a
one way
mistake, and
inside.
It was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Christian Walker
1-0 count
stands
to
in for the
Christian
third
Walker,
time now
and
as he takes
another
a look at the
fastball
ball.
hits
It's
this
1-0.
one to right field, and
Skied into
Bellinger
straightaway right.
will cast under it for the
is over
second
near the
out.
line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Dylan Floro out there in the bullpen,
Here's
and
the
here comes
catcher,
Alex Avila.
He went down on strikes last
First
time
one,
up.
ball one way
And that
inside.
misses for ball 1.
1-0 count to Avila. 1-1.
He's
1-1
set. Here
count.
comes the 1-1.
Slider,
Fouled off.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on.
Fastball inside. And now 1-2. Change up to hopefully in this inning for Chapman.
2-ball,
2-2.
2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need
2-2,
to grind out some
and
at-bats.
hit over to Muncy, who will throw the first for the final out. After Wilmer Flores makes a, adds a run back to the board for the D-backs with the solo shot.
And that'll bring up the versatile
And bring in Max Muncy.
First pitch on its way.
First one to Muncy.
Good
Strike
pitch
one
there
on the
down
change.
below the zone, got him to go after it.
Bottom of the 8th will be Dylan Floro's responsibility. This one's going to be crushed into the gap for Muncy, and that's going to be a double for Muncy to start off the top of the 8th.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
19th double of the year for Max Muncy, and now they'll bring in Cody Bellinger, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
It's officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be
First one
a
to
huge
Bellinger.
turning point for him.
Here's the first pitch
Strike
to
one
him.
with the fastball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1 to Bellinger. 4-2, runner at second. Tried to
And this
check.
one's in the
Avila
dirt.
will
Throw goes
regroup and
over to
throw out
third,
Max
and
Muncy.
he's called out on a close play at
Bad
third.
jump over there with
Yeah,
Muncy.
late
And
fourth
Alex
to
Avila
George.
regroups and throws over to third and gets Muncy. 0-2 to Bellinger. 1-2.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here,
32,658 people in attendance here tonight. 1-2 to Cody Bellinger.
1-2. Look out. That
Way
one
inside
almost got
with the
away
2,
from him.
with the
2-2
1-2
now.
pitch.
Here now the
2-2 to
2-2.
Bellinger. Hit
Snatched
hard,
out of air at
and
first
Walker,
base for
nice
route
play.
number 2.
Tomorrow, Bellinger, in the next
For the
game,
Dodgers here in the 8th.
Bellinger will probably get the night off.
Utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Strike one to Hernandez. 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run, and he swings out the first one for strike
that can really
one.
be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a
1-1.
fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing,
Hit,
line
and that'll be a
drive.
base
That's
hit.
gonna be trouble.
Maybe a double, maybe a triple
Ground
for
first,
Hernandez.
digging for 2.
It will be Hernandez on the way to third, and it's going to be a
The
triple.
relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his third triple
Let's
of the
go,
year.
a triple
That's not a ton, Matt,
for the
but
one.
he looked very capable there of picking up some more
For the one and
as
only.
the season goes on.
Kike Hernandez.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
And now they'll bring in Andrew Chafin.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 40, Andrew.
And now
So digging in now,
they'll bring in Jock Peterson.
He's hitless coming into this at bat.
0
so
for
the hit
3,
streak
but
he's
a
been
runner
riding
on
is
third.
on the line here.
His streak
he's
on the
up in
line.
double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long
Bunt
as
high
possible.
and Chafin.
And we'll
He'll
have
be able to
leave
get
it
there.
as the plate.
If I was able to drop the bunt
Digging
cleanly,
in now, Caleb Joseph.
pretty
Wild
sure
line against Chapman.
Jock would have been
Just a couple
safe.
of
But here
matchups,
comes
no
Dylan
hits
Flora
in
with the
2
3.02
at-bats.
ERA.
Dylan Flora is on
And
to
he's
pitch
coming
of
out
the bullpen
to
in the
hopefully
bottom
have a
half
clean
of the
8th.
8th.
First one to Caleb Joseph. Strike one with the
to
sinker.
open the AB in there for strike one. Floro has over 40 innings on his line
1-1
so
count.
far, and he's
Third,
worked
Caleb
a
Joseph.
1.10 whip in that time, just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive.
0-2 count.
Floro,
Third, Caleb Joseph.
California-born ball player. He was
Hit
a
over the first, and
round
Carpenter's
pick
gonna
during the first-year player
make the
draft of
catch for the first
2012.
time. And now here comes Garcia.
I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization.
Strike one
To be
to
drafted
Garcia
as
with the
low as he
change.
was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy
1-1. Dylan Flora, you know, he's had a crazy 2019 season for the Dodgers. First, he was super good. He killed it, and then he went on a cold streak, really started to slump. Went down to AAA, worked there for like 2 months.
A little early, and now it's even
Heck,
at
maybe
2-2.
even 3. And finally got the call up. And he's been doing good since. As it's a 3-2 slider right down the middle for the strikeout.
Well, we've seen some really
And you know,
good pitching from these
his
guys.
first game coming back, he didn't do too hard, but since he's been back after the first game, he's been doing really good. As
Pitching has
you
become
know,
a
he's only been
full
pitching
staff
on the road. He
effort,
has
and I've
yet
been
to
impressed with
pitch
the job
at
these guys
Dodger
have done so
Stadium,
far.
I think, as it's a 1-1. 1-0 hit right back up the middle. And that's a base hit for Escobar. And that'll bring in Adam
There's
Jones
a
as the
hard hit
tying
ground
run.
ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there.
And here comes Adam Jones. Got to be very careful. 1 for 3. First pitch.
In now, Adam Jones.
Strike one with the
Ripped down
sinker.
the
I mean,
first
with
base
the
line.
slider.
But a foul ball here, 0-1.
1 count to Jones. Fastball inside. Fouled off. Dylan Flora strike away from getting out of this inning. With the change-up
Pulled
hit
high
to
in the
left
air
field.
out to
And
left field.
luckily, somebody caught from Jock Peterson.
Peterson
To end
is
the
gonna
inning.
have room out there as he puts
So
this away
clean
to
inning for
retire
Dylan
the
Flora.
side.
No runs given up. But man, after I threw that
Stepping into the
changeup, I was
box,
like,
Wilson Contreras. He singled
As
earlier,
Kenley
making
Jansen's
1 for
warming
2
in the
to this
bullpen.
point.
1 for
First
2 is
pitch of the
Contreras, and the
at-bat.
first one,
Ninth
ball
inning
1.
begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
1-0 count to Wilson Contreras. Fouled
Right
off.
side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
The Yankees beat Oakland 0-8 in New York. 1-1 count to Wilson Contreras.
Nearly
2-1.
got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the
Hit.
ground out to short.
And Escobar's done make the
looks it,
play.
throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And I'll bring in Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He
1
scored
for
after
3.
reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one inside.
Hold off on the slider to start the
I was
at-bat.
looking for the slider away, not inside, but I'm still happy I took that one. 1-0 count.
Good slider there.
And
Gets
it's
a
a
swing
1-1.
and miss.
1-1 count to Alex Verdugo.
The 1-1 home.
Up the middle for a base hit.
That finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Another base hit for Verdugo in tonight's game.
And if you start to think about a pinch hitter,
And
here's
here
what the
comes
Dodgers
Chris
have
Taylor.
remaining on their bench.
Your attention,
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting .312 on the season.
Chris Taylor.
Ball one
Slider
away
laid off for
from
a
Chris
ball.
Taylor.
The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 26
That's a
home
lot of
runs,
pop in that
57 runs batted
that
in.
bat. So 1-0 count to Chris Taylor.
Checks his swing
2-0.
here, but he does so in time.
2-0 count to Chris Taylor. Strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the
Great
count
job
moves
right there
to
from Alex
2-1.
Avila holding that ball from not bouncing or doing anything. 2-1.
There's a
Hit
swing,
crushed
and
to
he
left
sends the ball
field.
high in the
In
air
this
into
game,
left field.
oh crap.
Peralta
Actually, that's going to get caught.
as he takes it for round
Verdugo
number
on the move,
Now
the
this is
first
thrown
close
to first.
play. And Verdugo's going to get back there in time because of a bad throw. I really thought that was gone. 1 for 4 is Carpenter.
Swinging Matt Carpenter.
Alright, well,
He's
Verdugo's
set
going to
and
run to
pitch.
second and
Swings
be
and
safe.
misses. Throw down is well behind the plate.
Try and
That's
get
an
another
easy
run on the
stolen
board.
base.
19th stolen base. Anything into the gap scores Verdugo. 0-1.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is.
1-1.
The pitch.
Man, I
Second,
really
1
thought
ball,
Chris
1 strike.
Taylor's hit was gonna be gone, man. That's why I just ran right away with Verdugo. And luckily, it just came back in our favor to make that throw be
And he
offline
leads
as
off this one
2-1.
down and in for ball 2.
Two-1 to Carpenter and a
Swung out and
2-2
missed it. It's
pitch.
even at 2-2.
Man, that slider's
I think
filthy
he'll be
from
frustrated
chafing.
with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count.
1
and
for
he
4
ended up
night for
chasing
Matt
one out of
Carpenter.
the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he's
And the slider to strike him out. And now
Kenley
Kenley Jansen has to come out and do his thing and help us win this game.
Jansen
this
comes out of the
3.21
bullpen to
ERA.
shut things down here in the ninth.
Number
First batter he
74.
sees is David
Stepping in,
Peralta.
David Peralta. He got on top of one and
First
was a
one.
ground out victim last
Strike one in the zone.
Good
I
pitch
mean,
there, called a strike
inside
on
the
the
zone.
inside corner.
1 and hit over to Max Muncy. Goes with the Carpenter for the first out of the bottom of the ninth.
Out to start the bottom of the ninth.
And now they'll bring in Jake Lamb, who
Now, Jake
1 for 3 with the RBI.
Numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's
And taking strike
struggled
1.
1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
0-1
Jansen
count to Jake
has over
Lamb.
40 innings on his line so far, and
0-2.
during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner
2 to
allowed
Jake
per
Lamb
inning.
and the slider 0-2.
1 out, nobody on.
Cutter away.
Comes back
in
fastball
and
for
strikes
strike
out Jake
three called, and
Lamb.
they're 2 down.
And now they'll
Into the
bring in
box
Wilmer
now,
Flores, who
Wilmer
hit his
Comes to
26th
the plate
home
as
run
the
of the
last
year.
chance for his side. 2
1
out
for
here in the
3.
ninth.
Trying to final out is Jansen.
Shoots this one
Hits
over
it and
first.
it gets past
And a backhanded
Matt Carpenter for a
reach,
base
but he can't
hit.
drag it down.
Safe at first.
Fires me up right there. What a
And now the
clutch
tying
AB,
run's
a
coming up to the
two-out
plate.
single to get the tying
And
run
who?
to the plate. That's all
Christian
you can ask.
Walker. He's hit a couple bombs
Sliding
off of
into the
us this
box,
season.
Christian Walker. He flew out in his
First
last
on to
at-bat.
Walker with the cutter. Ball
And
one
he
away.
takes ball 1.
1-0 count to Christian Walker. 2-0.
Good pitch around the knees, but
Very
it doesn't
close to the
quite
zone
catch the
there, but
bottom of
called
the
us
zone.
ball. 2-0
2-0
count,
the
fastball.
pitch. Taken on the
Strike
inside
one
corner
inside.
for strike 1.
2-1 count to Christian Walker. With 2 outs.
Good.
Slider
This
2-2.
is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
11 pitches. 2-2. 2 outs.
Arizona
The
down
cutter
to its
high.
last strike.
Strikes out Christian Walker to end the game. And Walker Buehler gets his 20th win. Jansen gets his 37th save. And we get our 114th win on the season. And man, let's go. We'll take it. As Kike Hernandez is the player of the game, and we get the dub. So like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And see you guys next time.
And our entire crew, I'm
Yep,
Matt
like, comment,
Vasgersian.
subscribe.
You've
See you
been
guys.
watching MLB The